What's up, Internet? I'm Chimera, and I am bad at Morrowind. Um, got a new menu. Been messing around with my mods some more. I actually almost ruined Magraw. I had a few mods that were actually doubled up on one another because I'm loading my mods from two different um, folders, some two different file structures, and I couldn't keep them all straight. So I ended up having um, a couple of mods loaded twice in either location. So I fixed that. And then the mod that I had that took away heavy armor and converted all of the medium armors, or took away medium armor and converted all of the medium armors into heavy or light armor, originally had my orcish armor converted into heavy armor. So I was leveling up Magraw's heavy armor skill. But then after I did this most recent tweak, uh, it arbitrarily decided that my orcish armor was now light armor. And I had no skill points in light armor, and I almost ruined the character. And then I realized, you know what, I can kind of record all of Magraw's stats, his birth sign, all of that stuff, and then just rerun the character creation menu, rearrange his skills, and then manually plug in all of the appropriate skill levels and stat levels and character level, all of that um, with console commands. So that's where we're at with Magraw. So we're going to load him up. And some of the stats are a little bit different, but not by much. For some reason, his birth sign, the lady, uh, in the previous, I don't know how many episodes, was not actually active. I didn't have the buffs from um, the Fortify attribute that the lady gives in my mod. Only the Resist Magica. So that kind of messed with his endurance a little bit and his personality. So they're not quite what they were before, but they're close enough that I think that we're good. So drop the dude off. And so now we're going to go back to the guy and see what he's got for us now.
Hello,
And I
citizen.
forgot where the dude is. There you go. What is it, underling? Is this about your current assignment? Yes, this is about my current assignment. So the workers arrived safely. That's something at least. But you haven't talked to Falco. Well, then march right back there and get to it, Magraw. If you're going to learn anything from this, it's that there's a chain of command in this operation, and I expect it to be adhered to. I gave you instructions, and you will carry them out to the letter. Maybe I should not do cold readings and maybe read the line real fast before I say it, because that's getting annoying even to me. I can't imagine what it's like for you guys.
Yes, Orc.
There's a little bit of clipping with that skirt and the retextured orcish armor, but I think that I can forgive it because it looks cool. May have to pick out a different skirt though. It doesn't quite match the color scheme anymore. Hippity hoppity.
All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard could it be?
Man, I feel you. Do you wish to go back to Vardenfell as much as I do? What about Raven Rock, where the new colony is going to be built? I can take you there for a price. I want to go to Raven Rock. Okay. Huh. My scenic travel mod doesn't seem to work there. Bummer.
Do you want something from me?
That's not who I'm supposed to talk to. Who am I supposed to talk to? Is that a Those are penguins. That's cool. Hello. You're adorable. Yes, you are. Alright, so I'm getting the flickering on my screen. It doesn't appear to be showing up in the capture. But it's very, very strange. It's not quite a screen tear. It's like a graphical artifact. Probably a result of the mods and the instability thereof. I don't know where this Falco guy is supposed to be, so I'm going to explore that fort again. Funny, I'm looking at the capture on OBS, and it actually looks crisper on OBS than it does on my main screen, which is quite hilarious. I feel like I run slower than I did in previous episodes. I could be wrong. I'm a little bit behind. Normally, I'll do like, 3 or 4 recordings in a row, doing editing in between as needed. But because I've been messing with these mods, I've kind of missed my typical recording session flow. And so I've gone longer in between each recording session than normal, and it's leading me to forget things.
Use of the nine.
See if I can find this Falco Joker.
Yes.
Not
What
Falco.
can this humble priest do for you?
I've got a better idea. I'm gonna check something out real quick. Huh. It just turned upside down when I tried to go to a different window. That's strange. Alright, well, we're going to smash cut after I've done my research. Alrighty, here we are. Found him. I think that I may have messed with the position of NPCs off camera in between episodes. So I had to reset all the actors, which means The guys that I escorted here may no longer be here. I may have just screwed everything up, and we'll see as we try to progress through this chain of quests. So, Carnius talked you into joining his little venture, did he? Very well. I'll be managing the site from here, and answering only to Carnius. Since you're here, I have an assignment for you. What about a promotion? You'll have to see Carnius about that, Magral, and he won't talk to me till I finish talking with this guy. So, what about an assignment? Carnius sent you to me for more instructions, yes? Well, you can finish the task I was working on before you got here. Now that some of the workers have arrived, I need to stay here and supervise. Here, take this ebony ore and find 4 more pieces like it. Carnius needs some proof that for our investors that this venture is worth it, and the ore should do nicely. 4 more pieces? They shouldn't be too hard to find. There's quite an abundance of ebony ore in the area, which is why we chose the site, but Carnius is in such a hurry to get started that he'll come right out and... But Carnius is in such a hurry to get started that he's come right out and said he doesn't care where the ore comes from, so long as he has enough to show the investors. I'm surprised he didn't just bring some over from Vardenfell when he arrived. I certainly wouldn't put it past him. So Carnius is kind of a shady dude. And what has he got on his back?
Well, it couldn't get worse.
Oh, that's supposed to be a pouch. I've got a mod for like backpacks and pouches, and they take the place of like shoulders. That's kind of, yeah, whatever. But Falco doesn't like Carnius, clearly. How many did that give me? It gave me 1. So I need a total of 5. Got a total of 5. Alright, now we're going back to Carnius. While we're here, I'll check and see if the miner dudes are here, or if I inadvertently reset them all the way back to the dock. Nope, they're still there. Cool. Floating rock, don't worry about it. Vardenfell and Solstheim are places of magic and wonderment. That's the explanation. It's canon. Wish the water looked as good underwater as it did above water. This is why they introduced fast travel in Elder Scrolls 4. This right here is exactly why. Of course, at higher levels, when I'm practically a god, I'll be flying through the air and leaping at tremendous speeds, so... 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other, or whatever. I guess. Can't remember if this wildlife is vanilla Blood Moon or if they've been added in one or more of my mods. Like I have very, very vague memories of Blood Moon. It's almost like I'm playing this for the first time because I kind of bum rushed the main quest line to become a werewolf and then all but abandon it. And there are some other things that kind of like sitting in the back of my head. Like I remember doing a quest line that kind of reminded me of the story of Beowulf and Grendel. But I don't know if that was a mod for Blood Moon or if it was a mod for Skyrim. All right, we're here. I'm going to catch my breath. This body mod made me go from walking like
Ever
I had to
considered
stick up my
joining
ass
me?
to walking like I'm a pimp.
Hello, citizen.
Hello to you too. Goodbye. I'm glad that screen tearing is not showing up in the OBS capture. I should probably take it as a sign that there's something wrong. I don't even know where to begin identifying what's causing it, let alone how to fix it.
What is it?
What is it, underling? Is this about your current assignment? Actually, it's about a promotion. You've demonstrated neither the skills necessary nor completed enough tasks for me to even consider it, underling. Okay, then, I did the thing. Ah, so you have the ore I asked for Falco for. He couldn't even accomplish that by himself, could he? No matter. The investors are waiting for this, so hand it over. Here's payment for the job. I don't have any other work for you right now. Come back and see me in about 3 days. By then, construction should be well underway, and there will likely be more for you to do. Oh, and take this stock certificate. Stock certificate? What's a stock certificate? It's a way to offset the cost of establishing and developing the colony. Each employee issued a certificate. Each employee issued a certificate that has a value based on how well the colony is performing. If you decide you'd like to exchange it for money, it can be arranged. See me if you're interested in doing so. I wonder when the best time to do that is. All right, so we got to wait 3 days. Don't want to do it in his room. That would be rude. One, 2, 3. I should check in with Carnius Magius to see if he has any assignments for me. Hey, Carnius Magius, do you have any assignments for me? I personally don't have anything for you, but I understand Falco is having some sort of problem at the site. Doesn't surprise me in the least. Go out there and see what's going on, will you? Okay. And getting to Raven Rock right now is far easier than getting here from Raven Rock.
What
I
is
don't
this
remember
regarding?
at what stage Raven Rock gets its own dock. but then I'll be able to zip back and forth with no problem. See if I can scenic travel there yet.
All I ask for is a pair of boots. How hard could it be?
Still don't know what's causing my destinations to double up like that. Weird, man. Okay, the miner boys are no longer hanging out there. There must be progress up here. Yes, I can see progress. Neat. Hello, Magral. Are you here on assignment, or did you just stop by? I hear there's some trouble. Confound it all. I had hoped Carnius wouldn't catch wind of our situation. I had things under control until recently. It's this crazy Nord. Roldar Roldar the Strange. We've taken to calling him. He's been hanging around for a while, ranting about how we're ruining the land, and if we don't stop, we'll incur the wrath of nature itself. It's simply a nuisance, but now it's apparent we have to get rid of him. Get rid of him? I'm sure that Carnius just wants him killed. Anything standing in between Carnius and his prophet deserves a death warrant so far as he's concerned. But I can't be that harsh. I feel sorry for this poor man. It's clear his own people have abandoned him, although I can certainly understand why. I ask that you don't hurt him, Magral. Try to reason with him. Failing that, come back and talk to me, and we can work something out. Roldar the Strange? I have no idea where he came from. It wasn't a problem until now. Annoying, yes, but nothing that kept us from getting our work done. I want him out of here before he starts spooking the men.
Good work with the ebony. Keep it up.
Is this him?
You'll not infect me with your devilry. I am here to defend nature, and I'll do so at any cost. Now be gone.
Now be gone. You'll not infect me with your devilry, Orsimer. I am here to defend nature, and I'll do so at any cost. Now be gone. Is that all he's going to do? I don't have... Huh. Hello, Magral. Are you here on assignment, or did you just stop by? What? We were talking about the guy. Yeah, he already said. Is he really that stubborn? Fine. I don't have time for this. We need to get in there and finish our work. You have my permission to rough him up a little bit. Bare fists only, no weapons, no spells. Are we clear? I want him to understand that he's not welcome here. I don't want him dead. Can't I just kill him? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not very good with hand-to-hand combat. What? You're kidding me, right? You honestly don't know how to throw a punch? Well, that certainly doesn't speak highly of you, does it? Go learn something about it. Why don't you? Or use some sort of magic shenanigans to help yourself out. Really, I'm not here to hold your hand. Take some initiative, Magral.
It's not
Okay.
one thing, it's another.
Guess I'll be leveling up my hand-to-hand.
You'll not infect me with your devilry. I am here to defend nature, and I'll do so at any cost. Now
I
be
am
gone.
so bad. Oh.
Well, it couldn't get worse. Could it?
I'll not give in to you. Cease this violence before you bring death and destruction on yourself. Better quick save. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to hit him. So confused about what's happening right now. I'm actually hitting him now. No, we're keeping that. That's a result of me like tweaking my my stats to get them back to where they were. Cool way to power level your hand to hand, I guess. Huh. I was fully expecting to pass out when Berserk faded. Man, I can't hit him anymore. Sir, you got a big head. Crazy. Did he just raspberry me? Ooh. Ooh, I want to kill him. I'm just going to do the 24-hour thing and wait and berserk every time until I can reliably hit him without relying on berserk. Which means I'll probably have to get my hand-to-hand up to at least 30. Ugh. Ow, okay, I'll go away. Just stop hitting me. I'll just give me a minute to collect myself. I'll promise I'll be gone the next time you come back. Oh, that's going to leave such a bruise. Yeah. I got rid of the man.
Good work with the ebony. Keep it up.
Hello, Magral. Are you here on assignment, or did you just stop by? I'm here about the assignment. Everything is on hold until Holdar the Strange is blocking the... or while Holdar the Strange is blocking the door. We need to get rid of him. I got rid of him. Good work, Magral. I appreciate you not being too harsh with him. Things can get back on track now, and not a minute too soon. Take the news to Carnius, will you? And here, take this. It's not much, but I'd like to reward those that can follow orders. 1,000 gold. Nice. He's supposed to be holding a lantern, but he's just holding gold. A stack of septims. That's hilarious. Alright, there's no dock yet, which means we gotta hoof it. Ow. I don't like the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark. It's just really dark on my screen. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, if I recall correctly, the Blood Moon main quest line has like 2 different branches. At one point you become infected with the disease that turns you into a werewolf. And if you don't get it cured and you become a werewolf, then the Nords that we're going to go talk to when things start really kicking off, they won't talk to you anymore. You have to complete the story as a werewolf or get cured of being a werewolf. Oh. We're keeping. It's funny how all the like the retextures and the newer updated like meshes um, have made everything like smoother and look more up to date, but the animations are still very much 2002 animations.
I'm listening. Cold, wet.
Yes, Orc.
Once more, with feeling.
Hello, Carnius. I did the thing. So it's been dealt with. Shame that you didn't just kill him outright, but fair enough. As long as the work can continue. Good job, underling. How about a promotion? You performed well enough, but I don't think you're qualified just yet. Work on your skills some. Alright, let's see what we need. Personality seems very low. So 50. So it's only 30. I wonder if I need to get my personality up. See what else. Longblade is definitely qualified for the main 20. And then everything else qualifies still because they're in the 10, they're above 10. Yeah. Gotta get my personality up. I'm gonna go. Gotta find a mercantile or speechcraft trainer. Don't want to progress the story. I want to kind of keep my rank, get my rank up, or rather keep my rank consistent with the actual quest line I'm on.
Keep moving.
Guard. You don't train anything. You don't train anything either.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
I don't think I'm gonna find the trainers that I'm looking for here. Yeah, no. Back to Vardenfell. And can I do scenic travel to Cool?
Yes.
Nope. Trying to think of where I can go to train my mercantile. We are headed to Vivek. Maybe not. Yeah, we're headed to Vivek. And the orcish armor looks cool. Don't have the orcish armor greaves yet, nor the shoulders. Still got those steel greaves, and it doesn't look good with my current ensemble. Cool. I'm gonna do a quick save here, just because that made me nervous. We'll do a thing here real quick. Nope, still put him there. Gosh, I don't know what I did to this particular save, but he's supposed to be standing right here. And I think I've got overlapping Silt Strider mods, and I don't know which ones are which. But oh well. Doing the scenic travel because got a mod that makes all of the vendors and people who provide some sort of service complete hard asses. It doesn't interact with my scenic travel mod, so the scenic travel mod is cheaper. I can't sell things for thousands of gold like I could prior to that particular mod, so I have to, you know, work with, these kinds of trade-offs. And that ground will look a lot better once I get some ground cover mods worked in. You know, when there isn't as much fog, you can really see all the different cave entrances that you might have missed otherwise. Like, there's so many, like, caves and, like, really, really well-developed, like, dungeon crawls, basically, that you just never see in the game because they're not tied to any quests. So if, unless you actually go out and explore or know where stuff is, you'll never see them throughout the course of your gameplay. Hee hee. Ow. Shamon. I was mistaken. In earlier episode, I said I thought that was Frostmoth. Frostmoth is the fort that we go to in Solstheim that I'm doing missions in now. That, I believe, is Fort Firemoth, a plugin that has a whole like invasion thing that I've only done once ever. All right, we're saving after that.
Where would you like to go?
Where would you like to go? Going to Vivek. Now, you're going to see, now there's broad daylight. In Vivek, I've got two. That's where the two overlapping Silt Strider mods are very apparent because, one of them isn't a Silt Strider mod. I think it's a clutter mod that kind of modifies what the Silt Strider port looks like. It's kind of conflicting with another Silt Strider mod that I have. But in Vivek, it's very apparent because I also have mods that kind of modify how Vivek looks. And so there are two Silt Striders at the Vivek port. The the um the Caravaner is standing on one place where a ledge should be, but is not there. And so it falls down behind where the ledge physically is with the way that the mods are loaded. And it's pretty awful. And I don't know how to identify which mods are in conflict. So I'm just dealing with it. And it's otherwise looks really cool the way that the two mods are interacting with each other in other places. But there are just tiny little things where I'll see like a hovering, like a hovering stool, or there might be a barrel that clips through part of the ramp. Just something minor that I can, deal with. But the Vivek Silt Strider port is an egregious example. And we're about to arrive. There's Bardal, a little closer than before. It'd be funny if the Silt Strider just left a wake of destruction in its path, just knocked over everything that it walked through. And it wouldn't be funny, it would make things very difficult to navigate, but you know what I'm saying. See, look, there are 2 Silt Striders there, and there shouldn't be. I'm going to fall. Oh. So in this playthrough, the guy hasn't fallen yet, but as you can see here, he's standing on top of hovering items because in the vanilla game, the platform starts like right here-ish. This this hill was kind of added in one of these mods, and maybe there's supposed to be a platform there. I don't know, but the way this guy's the way all of this is arranged, that's just, it sucks, and I don't know how to fix it. And I think that has I think that the clutter mod that's kind of interacting funny at Silt Strider ports may be interacting with Vivek as well, because there are certain places here with the clutter in Vivek. We may see them, we may not, that are kind of doubled up. There's one canton where I'm walking around and I see these lanterns hanging in midair. I don't think that I have more than one Vivek mod. I do have 2 separate mods for Vivek Palace, but I don't think that those would cause things like this, because this isn't anywhere near the palace. But like I said, I mean, it's just a bunch of tiny little minor things that don't really bother me in isolation. But that Silt Strider port kind of really gets to me, and it took me almost 4 or 5 days or something like that to get all of these mods working in the first place. If I start going in there and ripping out mods and putting them back in, I'm just gonna end up making the problem worse, in all honesty. So there's a mod where NPCs have their own schedule now. Issue is not only do they have their own schedule, but also I don't know where all of the gondoliers are now. Like, here's one, but I don't know where the rest of them went. Let's go to... Oh, you can't take me to Ebonheart.
You may speak.
That's a cool hat.
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
All right, we're going to the Ebonheart
Nice
cult
to see.
temple, Imperial cult temple, or whatever you want to call it, the shrine. I don't know. That's where we're headed. And you know what? It's going to take a while to get back to Solstheim. So why don't we just I'll take care of all of that in our next episode. So next time you see me, I'll be back in Solstheim. I'll be trained up, hopefully enough to, you know, earn my promotions or whatever. So yeah, until then, goodbye.